So there are two tax-friendly countries, top countries, where you can get permanent residency by purchasing a yacht. Yep, that's correct. Typically, what happens is when you talk about golden visa, any residency or citizenship by investment, it typically requires you to buy fixed assets like a property, right? It could be a residential or a commercial property. But a lot of people these days don't believe in buying a fixed structure because there's a lot of regulatory requirements, there's registrations, you can't move it, it's a fixed, immovable asset. In that case, a lot of people want to be able to buy something that they can shift to another country in future. Maybe they have assets located in that movable structure. That's where this becomes important. And exceedingly, a lot of people want to double it up, right? So you're not only investing in a good asset, it retains its value. You can move this asset overseas, yet at the same time, have a beautiful life, have a fun life, have a good life, enjoy that asset, enjoy it for yourself, for your friends, your family. Anyone can use it and anyone can move it when they need to move it in future. The two top countries that I'm going to discuss here are some of the most popular ones. One is Dubai, and I'm talking about the Dubai Golden Visa. Now, typically you have a set restriction. It's 550K USD, approximately 2,080,000. And you put that much amount and you get the golden visa. That has to be in a fixed asset. There's a lot to do with it. There's a lot of moving pieces. It all has to be packaged correctly. An experienced agent is required to make sure you succeed through all the stages. The same golden visa, a similar golden visa with the same features, same functionality, can be obtained through a yacht purchase. Now in Dubai, the measurements for the yacht is 40 meters. It should be able to travel internationally. So once you buy that yacht, they assume for parking, for maintenance and stuff like that, you're going to obviously spend more money. That's the criteria. There's no set amount. You purchase this yacht, you get the golden visa, you're all set in Dubai, you're working on your taxes. This is a movable asset. So once it's the key criteria here is that should be purchased and registered in Dubai in the UAE, and then you can obviously you can apply for the golden visa, get the benefit. And the good thing about this is that you can move this abroad in future when you need to, right? You obviously got to come back to maintain the golden visa, but let's say you're done with your business in the UAE, you in future don't need that asset anymore, you can easily relocate. So that's one option. The advantage, the reason why people typically do Dubai is because of the excellent banking facility. And the other big advantage is that the zero personal income tax bracket, right? A lot of people like that. So that's where Dubai shines. The problem with real estate in Dubai is that it's not only overpriced, but the maintenance, the monthly maintenance cost, it all adds up and it becomes very unaffordable. But when it's your personal yacht, you can pretty much maintain it the way you want it. And let's say you're keeping it parked. When you're traveling, you need to move it, you need to move your stuff outside. You easily or conveniently can manage a 40 meters yacht. It can travel internationally. So you have rest of the 5 GCC countries. The golden visa is the GCC permit. So that gives you access within the Gulf region, and you have access to 5 other countries using that GCC card. But even otherwise, if you want to internationally move that yacht, you always have that feature locked in. The second country is on budget. This is, I won't say it's better than Dubai, but it's cheaper than Dubai. For some people who want to stay towards Asia or the Middle East, Dubai is a classic option. The golden visa is well established, so works for a lot of people. Let's say you're in crypto and you're trying to gain zero personal income taxes. You want to cash out, you want to use Dubai in that context. That's one option there as well. And none of this is investment or any kind of finance advice or tax advice, right? This is my personal opinion on this subject. The second country on this list is Costa Rica. Yes, in Costa Rica, you can directly gain residency. This is a temporary residency, but again, can be converted into permanent. Those classifications hardly make any difference in Costa Rica. The time to citizenship still remains the same. But once you purchase any kind of asset, including a yacht for 160K, and this is approximate numbers, right? You, let's say between 160 to 200K USD. This is not a donation. This is purely your own money. You're purchasing a yacht. A lot of people purchase yachts anyways in their home countries. So instead of doing it in your home country, you make this purchase and register your yacht in Costa Rica, and then you have access to an excellent residency. The advantage of Costa Rica is that, of course, it's a nice country. A lot of expats actually live in Costa Rica, so a lot of Dutch people have expat communities established in Costa Rica. A lot of Americans, Canadians, Europeans travel and settle there either temporarily or permanently. It's a beautiful, tiny little country which provides you decent amount of safety. And also there's banking. Banking is pretty decent in Costa Rica, right? Pathway to citizenship exists, unlike in Dubai. In Dubai, obviously, it's in UAE, I should say, it's rather difficult to get citizenship unless you know the king, you're a big shot, you have tremendous amount of assets that are located in Dubai, then yes, it could be possible. But let's say you're on a budget, then Costa Rica 160K, you get this residency. There's a pathway to citizenship, 7 years of time, then you can apply for your Costa Rican passport. And then you can move this yacht outside of Costa Rica. Let's say in future you don't need this residency, you're done with this option, you can conveniently move that yacht to a different country, a nearby country. Let's say you're coming from US or you want to move it to Bahamas. Depending upon the size of that yacht, you can make that switch. In Costa Rica, there's no measurement requirements, right? You can simply purchase any vessel for 160K. Ideally, you want a big one, right? You want at least 40 meters so it can do the international trips. Typically, a lot of clients will go for 60 meters because then you have a lot of options, right, of traveling internationally to that nearby circle of countries. Now, at any point in time, you want to get started with either of these options, you can always click the link, book a call, and we can discuss if this is the right solution. Immovable assets, fine. That's a straightforward option. That's the classic option. But let's say you want movable assets so you can then switch your country or move your country in future. You don't want to be physically attached to that country. Or the second scenario is that you're anyways looking to purchase a yacht. Then considering these two countries can get you residency, permanent residency in one case, and then regular residency or temporary residency, which can then be upgraded to permanent residency in Costa Rica. The advantage of this option is that it is a territorial tax base. So it's not going to tax you on your worldwide income. The personal income taxes range from 0% to 25% based on how much you're earning. And because it's territorial, you would not hit that unless you become a physical resident of that country. So let me know your thoughts on which one is a better investment by Yacht Purchase. Is it Dubai, UAE, or is Costa Rica a better solution or a better option for plan B and security purposes? And if you aren't yet subscribed to my channel, make sure to subscribe before you go so you're notified on any new options within the RCBI. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and catch you in the next one.